I just was doing your live and uninterruptedly, um, yeah, the internet was just super non-responsive. It's just so interesting and weird. I never saw nothing like that ever in my life. So it was funny because I was kind of, I'm gonna just pick up where I was talking about in terms of like the reading that got started, and it's really congruent to what is in your reading. We're talking about your fears. We're talking about the things that are really reaching your maximum potential. Your something is really holding you back, and even with sometimes our fear in love, our fear in life, things that we've experienced growing up, that really hinder our ability to really truly honor who we are fully. I feel like some of you guys really adopted this coping mechanism regarding how you just deal with the world, right? And just because of the things you have solved, things that you have been through, and those coping mechanisms are basically not working anymore. There are consequences to those coping mechanisms. Spirit is really trying to break some barriers down in your life, especially within the year as well as right now in your life. So I feel like right now it's just like a continuous like spiritual war. I'm feeling a war here because I don't feel like you necessarily want to go through some of these challenges that's taking place. There's a lot of answers that's coming in for you as well. And I feel like you could be shutting them down. And the way of living right now is just being switched up. You're just changing. And Spirit desires for you to change. That's why it's so uncomfortable right now, because you found like this really good rhythm in the world. And Spirit is saying, hey, something has to be reevaluated right now. So let's get some tarot here for Taurus Spirit. Messages here for Taurus Spirit, guys. Thank you so much. Okay. Messages here for Taurus. Thank you. So we have the Emperor in reverse, Three of Swords, the Cups in reverse, the King of Swords, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. Good ending. Yeah, this has a lot of masculinity energy, regardless if you're woman or man. This is a very, this is learning about some really the fears, the root of our fears, even the root of our fear of being in love, receiving love, is from like a really disoriented mother, or seeing that your mother was not properly taken care of the way she should have. Therefore, she always had to take on the strength of dealing with certain people who had like really fucked up fathers, or seeing experiences with relationships like your mother and father's relationship. I see like the father here is just didn't do a good job with being a father. You know, they really had a high level of intelligence. You know, we could always call on them for some advice because they knew what they were talking about. But other than that, there was just a lack of love. There was a lack of responsiveness, lack of responsibility, and it really damaged you. It damaged you in a way where, you know, you had to move forward out of these different programming tools and protocols that you were accustomed to seeing growing up. And it really left you in a state of fear-based mentality, in regards to not understanding how important your your purpose here is on earth. You haven't discovered your purpose here on earth because of the crippling fears and emotional absence of your previous lives. You know, our childhoods, you feel like a whole nother life that we lived, right? And Spirit is trying to debunk this, trying to extract this information for you so that you can come into a different alignment, having a different chapter in your life, looking to move forward in a way that is more significant and positive and good karmic balance that can be established here. Some of you guys, if you move weird right now, I'm telling you, karma is right there. So just be careful of how you are particularly moving. If it's not an integrity state, if you know, get some advice on certain moves and certain things, because you might not be looking at it, certain circumstances. You're probably looking at it from a very logical sense, but you're not looking at this matter in a space of, hey, you might be taking somebody's livelihood away. Hey, you might be harming somebody else's, you know, energy and putting them in a really fucked up space because of decisions that you could be making or somebody's making here. And they're not looking at it in an emotional way, like a sensitive way, like, hey, how could this affect others? How could they're not being considerate in their decision making? And you know, the crazy part about karma is whoever is getting harmed by these decisions will prevail. But the person who is making those decisions will create a lot of fucked up energy for themselves. So just be mindful of how you move and being around people who move weird at this time. It behooves you to really, really. December is really calling you to walk a thin line. That's what I'm saying. And also taking a trip down memory lane of who hurt you. Asking yourself who hurt you and why do everyone around you have to feel that same energy of who have hurt you. Could have been an absentee father. It could be an absentee mother. You could have saw some really disrespectful energy growing up here and it wasn't healed properly. Spirit is absolutely asking you to really analyze who you are as a person and, you know, where our behaviors are originated from. Look at that. The Hermit in reverse. A soul searching, a lack of soul searching is taking place here because someone is paranoid, being reclusive, being restrictive, and paralyzed by their what? Fear. So Taurus, it's really important for you to heal from some of these daddy wounds here. I'm seeing a really heavy masculine energy that have taught you some really fucked up teachings that put you in a spiral here. So Spirit is definitely asking you to please honor your childhood memories, learning how to let them go. Some of these things are still heartbreaking when you think about them, but Spirit is trying to bring temperance into the matter, bringing alchemy into the matter. You could turn this pain into exquisite energy. It is Sagittarius season. We have the temperance card coming out. Allow yourself to make decisions based out of your intellectual energy. Again, I felt this energy being really insensitive, and it's exactly that. This person's making decisions based out of their insensitive nature, and it harms a lot of people, and the things that they want to move forward out of, create in their life will be stagnant, and it won't be held in a very long time. It won't be stable because of their behaviors of what they have chosen does not choose them back here. Okay, it's arrogant. It's somebody who's very reckless, someone who's hyperactive. They're a show off. Something just does not deliver well here. Looking for a new start, it doesn't start in a way that you would like it to start. So just be mindful of this energy here. And I think that is the message that I have for you guys. Thank you so much for coming to this channel. Please don't let the fears cripple your ideas, your love of self, your love of others. Be considerate. Alchemy is very key in this December month. It's just a very thin ice December for Taurus. So, you know, but this is for your greater good. If you're around energies that's like this, please be mindful of your company. Their decisions will affect you. So just be super mindful of that as well. So anyway, thank you so much for coming to this channel, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.